For as long as I've been on the internet, I've always wondered why clips with, you know, music behind it made me feel some type of way. It made me feel some type of way when I saw the clip without the music. And I'm like, I've seen this before. Why is it making me feel like this right now? And I've come to the conclusion that some music pulls us into memory, pulls us into somewhere new, but there's a certain kind of music that doesn't take us anywhere, and it anchors us right in the moment, in the present, if anything. That's what I like to call it. Just making every second feel heavier than it really, really is. Making it feel deeper, more real. I call it present moment music. It's not just sound that, you know, makes you feel good. It's not that sound that makes you feel bad. It's sound that makes you face whatever you're trying to run away from. It's a feeling that settles us into the quietest parts of our minds. Filling the air with a kind of solitude and stillness. And I know what you're thinking is like, some of these songs, you know, I think of examples like Poison Tree or Dean Blunt's Nine, and even A Dream by Flat Sound, which is commonly used by me. And when I used to listen to those songs back when I was like high school or 11th grade, for example, I always felt as if like those songs really, really made me cry. Like, being so for real, like I play those songs whenever I needed to feel something. Whenever I needed to feel something. And now that when I listen to it, I don't feel that hurt. I feel more joy than anything. Because in my life right now, I'm joyous. In my life right now, I'm very proud of the person I've become. And music like this, it just pulls you into this gentle stillness, creating a space where you can hold on to nothing but the handle of right now. You can hold on to nothing else but the moment. And I feel like that is what makes this music so beautiful, but yet dangerous. Every note lingers, filling the void filling the void of your room like smoke curling and just drifting. Nothing is in a hurry to disappear. Nothing is in a hurry to fade away. It's going to stay there as long as you need it to. It's going to stay there as long as you need it to. And that is the most precious thing about this music. There's no rush in it. And in that slowness is where you find who you truly, truly are. Whenever I play these songs, and there's a question that comes to mind. It's, who are you when the pendulum has stopped swinging? Then that question rings like a bell in the hollow cathedral for me. Who are you when the pendulum has stopped swinging? Who are you when motion gives way to stillness? Who are you when high and lows no longer dance? Who are you when time no longer ticks? Who are you when you cannot see yourself in the reflection? Who are you? Who are you? I tend to feel sometimes this music tries to give us an identity that we for so long tried to run away from. Not that it's not for you, just because you don't think you're deserving of it, or you don't think you need to get through that thing. I always feel like this music highlights sometimes the worst part in us, highlights, you know, what we need to get through. And if anything, when you listen to this kind of music, or for me, I look at it as a sign of growth. Okay, I don't feel this thing when I'm listening to this song anymore, so that means I've kind of gotten through something, or you know, I've regressed. You know, I take everything as a learning experience. But this music, yeah, it's a signal. It's a signal. It could be good, it could be bad, but that's anything with life. But your identity when you play these songs is not permanent. And when we do engage with these emotionally grounding music, we have to be reminded that not every moment has to be filled with noise or movement. Not every moment has to be occupied. You know, present moment music gives us a way to, you know, sit in the moment instead of trying to rehearse it. You know, it gives us a way to be inside of the moment without giving it a label, without giving it any definition or to connotate it even. It's a rare kind of question that comes from just being, allowing the music to carry you as you are, to carry you for who you are and how you're feeling in the moment. Whilst it is carrying you as you are, it could be very dangerous. Yes, it can almost act as if a mirror reflecting whatever state you're in, whatever state you're in when you press play. It's true. While it can feel like refuge, it can also feel as if, there's a potential danger to it. When we're drawn into that space, it's like you're getting the blunt of everything you ran from. The blunt of everything you've ever tried to run from. And I don't know about you, but when I feel threatened, I try to find a place more comfortable. And I think that is the everlasting loop with this music. It takes you somewhere comfortable, or it can make you go somewhere comfortable. I see a lot of people listen to this kind of music every day, and I'm not saying stop listening to the music. That's not what I'm saying. But, listening to this music while going through a tough time can kind of intensify a tough headspace. Overwhelmed or even saddened by news by stuff like this can intensify the feeling of the music. This kind of music is not in a rush to fix anything. If anything, it slows everything down. The vibration of this music allows it to just be. It allows it to meet you exactly right where you are. And when you're carrying this intense feeling, it means it'll force you to sit with it. It'll force you to, try to get through it, because that's the only way to get through pain. You have to go through it. And it kind of brings me to this question: do we find solace in pain? Do we enable ourselves and open ourselves up to self-interrogation? Maybe this music becomes an exercise for those in denial of a rough situation. You must almost prepare yourself for the wave of evidence you feel, or sadness you feel, even evidence of avoidance sometimes you've brought upon yourself. This kind of music holds such a unique power because it doesn't let you off easily. It doesn't let you off the hook. It doesn't just let you, by this time you're going to be feeling like this. No, it takes you to that time right then and there. And I feel like the present moment is the only way we can fix these problems. I feel like the present moment is the only way we can, acknowledge ourselves, because who are we when we're not in the present moment? I feel like my camera literally just glitched. But no, back to what I was saying. Who are you in the present moment? I feel like every time you try to run away from that person, it's signaling something. I feel like if you try to look somewhere else, except anywhere right now, it's a form of avoidance. It gives you time with yourself. This kind of music, as you really are in the moment, a call to heal, a call to love, even a call to just be. Sometimes you just have to sit in it. Sometimes you just have to just sit in it, and that's the only way you can feel. That's the lesson I've recently been learning as for the past couple of days. I'll make a whole nother video on that. I really think I have a lot to say about forgetting that it was supposed to be easy. But I think the whole point of this kind of music is to bandage up wounds that you've left open for too long. Is to mediate any sort of problems you have with yourself. Is to really sit down and address these issues. And it's okay to cry to this music. It's okay to feel to this music. It's okay to feel the way you feel, because that is who you are. That is how you're feeling. There's nothing wrong about feeling. There's nothing wrong about crying. There's nothing wrong about feeling bad. God gave us these emotions for a reason. You cannot duck and dodge and try to escape them. They're going to catch you whether you like it or not. The key is to not identify with these feelings, or like I like to call it. Yeah, you can feel these emotions, but don't let these emotions feel you, because once you do that, you can lose the touch of God. And that's just how I feel about a lot of things. When you let that thing try to take advantage of you, or try to take identity, that is when you lose it. And when you lose your identity, you become hungry to just place yourself on anything that isn't for you. You become desperate for any sort of firm thing. And that is when I feel as if, you you go down the wrong path, trying to identify with things that aren't you. But that's really all I have. If you enjoyed this video, I really do appreciate and love you. If you didn't enjoy this video, I really do appreciate and love you. The constructive criticism on how I should do, what things I should do better, things like that. But I truly do appreciate every one of you. I love each and every one of you. God bless each and every one of you. Hit 20 subs, man. That's amazing. That's truly amazing. Like, wow. I don't really see myself like that sometimes, I try to, tell myself that this is the whole point. And when I reach that point, I'm like, bro, I need more things to do. Sometimes I just need to sit down and really be grateful for the things that I have. Grateful to God, honestly. But yeah, man. Or women. Or they, them, Or not by, we don't discriminate. Is it? Whatever, man. I don't want to go down that path right now. I'm trying to round up the video. I was about to say, is it way to address the non-binary? I don't think so. I love each and every one of you, man. God bless y'all. Thank you so much for watching.